everyone, it's Rachel from Sweet and Simple Home, and I was so inspired by the kitchen tours that Little Red Buttons and This Mom's Tale did recently that I wanted to do my own. I think it's fun to show your kitchen and show how you live, so I'm going to take you around mine today and just kind of give you a basic tour. Because I live in about a 1,400 square foot home, including our basement, my kitchen actually serves triple duty. So I have my mudroom here, and I made a video about this already, and I also made a video about my home office in my kitchen. So I'll link those below if you're interested in finding out more about those. And the only thing that's different is that I've added a new chair. This is a chair that I've had for a while, been wanting to refinish, and I started it and we brought it in here so we could make sure we did like the bright red. That's going to change the fabric. And my husband does like the bright red. He does feel like it's comfortable when he's at the computer, so I am going to go ahead and finish this. It's on the project list. So I wanted to show you guys though, I just got this rug. It's the same as this one. I've been looking, they only had one when I bought that, and I've been looking and looking every time I go to Home Depot, and they had two when I was there on Saturday. So I got one for the back door and one for the front door. I was so excited. I love these rugs. They're really cute. So anyway, excited about that. So on with the tour. So once you have the office, we come here to my fridge, and on the side of my fridge, I've just posted my weekly menu plan. This is just one of those day-by-day things from Target with a magnet on the back, really easy, simple to use. This is Molly's game time chart, and she tries to earn extra minutes for playing computer games at pbskids.org or disneyjunior.com. And so she in the morning starts at 10 minutes and she can work her way up, and in the afternoon, you know, same thing, can work her way up. But if she makes bad choices, she could also go down. So it's just a good like behavior system that works for us, and it also helps us not let her play computer all day because she loves it. So there's that. I don't keep anything on the front of my fridge. Above my fridge, these are cool, you guys. They pull out like this, and you have all that deep space for extra storage, which was really smart of the previous owners. Before, I had file boxes up here that I now have on my shelf in here for homeschooling. So right now it's empty, and I think what I'm going to do is I'm going to get two bigger bins. My kids are arguing, can you hear them? Two bigger bins from the Dollar Tree, and I'm going to put some of our fruit that I just got at the farmer's market in here. So that's the plan. That one's empty right now, but it won't be forever. And then this one holds all of our cereal, and I'm going to pause real quick and go check on my screaming children. Alright, so next to the fridge I have this cabinet here, which holds my recipe books, which I only have a few that I reference anymore. I have 1, 2, 3, 4, and then some reusable water bottles and chips that go across the top of that. Then on top of our microwave is where I hold those, like, I talked about this in my life hack video, cereal bags that I cut up as food splatter preventers in the microwave. So then down here, I always keep my teacup and water cup for the day out on the counter right here. I know it's kind of like clutter, but for me it's just that I don't have to keep finding more glasses. I can just reuse the same ones. We have our Keurig and our tea kettle. And then here I've shown you this drawer. This is our tea and coffee drawer. And I showed you this in a Goodwill haul. I got this for 99 cents, and I use it as a tea bag holder, and that's been working really well. Below that, this is like my kitchen rag, and I need to do laundry, so I just have like everything kind of shoved in here because it's not very full. But I have aprons here tucked in the back, and I would like to eventually get hooks to hang these on. These are Molly's aprons and my aprons. And then some vintage linens that I use on the table sometimes. And then these are actually flannel wipes that I made. I was gonna try to not have to buy wipes at all, but I didn't end up using them as wipes, and we use them as like cloths for the kids. And then these I use instead of paper towels most of the time, and those usually go there. And then my kitchen towels usually are right there, but they are all in the wash. And then the next one down is like plastic and paper cutlery. We host a lot of, like, this stuff is from Molly's birthday, but we host a lot of youth group stuff at our house, and so this drawer always gets a mess because we grab stuff out of it to, you know, feed the masses. So it's just always a mess. I need to touch it up again, but I showed you guys this drawer. This is my kid drawer, and it's still working really well with the new revised version. And then in the corner I have my fruit bowl. This bowl was a wedding present. I love this bowl. And Liam needs something from me, so I'm going to pause again. Okay, so down below in the corner, it's the same thing with the Lazy Susans, and it is a little dark in here, so I'll do my best to show you. I keep all my cookie cutters in here. I have the entire alphabet and shapes and stuff, and I use this with Play-Doh to teach, you know, as an interesting way to teach different words, letters, ideas, and they're fun at Christmas. So in the middle is our mandolin cutter thingy, and I make sure to keep it all closed up so Liam doesn't get to it. That's more accessories to that piece. And this is a punch bowl. This was my mom's. She lets me use it all the time, so I just started keeping it at my house. She has like 3 of them. And then cheese grater, and here's some of my vintage Pyrex casserole dishes. If you watched my frozen birthday party for Molly, I used these for that. I love them. They're so cute. And then, yeah, that's it on that top. Okay, so then I have down here, I have my toaster, and it's just on top of a little tea towel. It kind of corrals the crumbs, and even then, you know, crumbs still get places. That's okay. My pie plate, or cake plate. And this I use for a vase and for drinks, just depends on what the purpose is, but I got that at Pier 1 on clearance years ago. My crock pot, my air popper, and this is wonderful. If you are in a family that has lots of allergies, unless you're allergic to corn, this is a really great snack because you can pop it yourself and top it with what you can have. So that's good. We use that a lot. Just another pitcher just to have on hand when I have youth group events here. So there's that. And I'm going to go up above the sink. The lighting will be funky here just because I have a window and it's hard to get the angle just right. But I'll just show you what I've done. You guys remember my Nubbins and the Tractor book that I got at a yard sale? So cute up there. 2 of my favorite milk glass vases. A couple white empty frames that I strung like a little piece of vintage sheet music that I hung there with a little clothespin. This is one of my favorite milk glass candy dishes, and it holds the 2 bracelets that I wear and my watch. That's all the bracelets I wear. I'm not a huge bracelet person. And then down here I have this cute plate that my friend Whitney gave me. This adorable fox I got on clearance at Target like 2 or 3 years ago. A little pumpkin that I got on clearance somewhere, I don't remember where. These curtains were here when we moved in, and I actually don't mind them, so I haven't replaced them, but they're just like little black and white check. Kind of cute. Up above, this is a hope sign that my friend Whitney gave me. I have repainted and repainted and repainted this thing. It was like a copper color when she gave it to me. I painted it yellow, then I painted it black, then I painted it white, and then I painted it aqua. So it has been painted quite a bit. It looks cute in aqua though. Then over here I have a couple vintage books, a stack of milk glass teacups that I love, that strawberry I picked up at a yard sale, some more of my vases that I love, and these adorable blue teacups that I picked up at a yard sale. I show this in my top 5 favorite yard sale finds video. Then underneath, of course, is my sink, which is a little wet right now, but that's okay. I wanted to show you what I do next to my sink, because I have this tin. This was one of those gift baskets you can get from Costco, and we got one from our church family at Christmas time, and I loved this tin. I thought it was perfect, and I used a couple different milk glass pieces to put my hand soap, because this is the only soap I can use on my hands because of my eczema and sensitive skin. So that holds my soap, and then this is the soap that everyone else uses. I've got dish soap and my lotion, a scrubber, and a rag, but this is dry and ready to go. When they're wet, I just kind of like hang them there. So that's worked really well, and it keeps it like from feeling like clutter because it's all like contained and it's pretty. So that's worked well for me. Liam needs something once again, so let me pause and I will continue in just a moment. Okay, Liam's happy now. So underneath my sink, let's talk about this mess, shall we? Okay, I did not straighten this at all for you guys. This is what you see is what you got. So on the corner here, I have a little old broom and dustpan that I use occasionally. My vinegar that I use in my dishwasher. Behind that is a container that holds my dish soaps, and I put it in a sealed container because my son got into it one time and it scared me. Behind that is, it's so dark, but you guys can't see. It's an old almond butter container that I put in a scrub brush that I only use for cleaning the bathrooms. I just don't want people to touch it, and so it's enclosed in there. My sink stopper, this is the top of my garbage can, and I just tucked it back there because it kept getting knocked down and it was just annoying. So I have bleach, watered down bleach, these little things from the Dollar Tree. This is an old disinfecting wipe container that I stick bags in. Just wrote on it with a Sharpie. That works really well because the container still smells good. Like the products, when you pull it out, your bags smell good, which is nice. Then I have hydrogen peroxide. That one's empty right now, but it normally will hold a mixture of hydrogen peroxide and water. And these, they say green ones, but I just reuse these over and over throughout the years. They actually hold vinegar and a water mixture. And then I have rubbing alcohol right here, which really it should be back here. And that's what I use to clean my stainless steel appliances with. And then this is why I need to do laundry. I just keep a bin right here that I throw like rags into when I'm done using them. And then every other day I do a small load and throw all of them in the wash. And then back there is like for carpet cleaning. And that's it in there. So kind of a mess, but I don't really know how else to like organize that. I mean, it's just kind of all there. I thought about getting one of those white bins that a lot of people have been getting. Maybe I will, maybe I won't. Okay, so I'm gonna have to put this thing back on and then I will continue the tour. All right, there's the sink. There's the dishwasher. Then up above is my dishes. I just reuse jam jars, canning jars, and that's what we use for drinking glasses. It's simple, works well. Then I picked up these three at Goodwill. They're from At Home America. They're so pretty. We use those as cereal bowls. And then these that you guys might have seen in my yard sale haul, I also use as cereal bowls, which might sound weird, but they are actually the perfect size, and I love actually using my vintage pieces. So then I just have these little salad / dessert bowls that sometimes we'll use for cereal too, but they don't hold much. These are my small dessert plates, dinner plates, kind of in the middle of plates. These were ones we registered for when we first got married. You guys are gonna laugh. This was my style. I had like very Asian influenced style when we first got married. Not the case anymore. But then up above I have some serving platters that were my great grandmother's. This is my Christmas serving set up at the very top, and then some more vintage plates right there that I use for serving our events. So that's all my dishes, you guys. That's not very much, but that's enough for us. Okay, so next to that I have my more like pantry. And same thing, these are on rollers. I don't have an actual pantry, but you know, I have enough space that I usually have enough room for what we use. Just oils and salad toppings and dry beans, more oil, popcorn, extra oats, syrup. Down here I have almond butter and honey, and then the kids' bread, and then, oh, I went the wrong way. Then I have tortillas. Usually there's corn as well, but these are just the flour ones. So then the corn ones will go there. And that's kind of easy because then I can just like slap it on a sandwich, or you know, we call it almond butter roll up when we roll it in a tortilla. So there's that, and there's not very much up top. I'm running a little low on pantry items right now. And then in the corner here I have my KitchenAid, and right now I have these boxes of fruit because I went to the farmer's market yesterday. And here's a fun tip: if you want to catch fruit flies, put a piece of like wet fruit or like kind of used fruit, roll up a piece of paper at the top so it's like kind of sealed around the edge, and then they fly down and go in that hole, and then they get stuck and they can't get back out, and you capture them that way, and then you can dispose of them. So I'm just keeping this out. I don't have a problem right now, but I'm anticipating that because it's going to take me a couple days to get all this taken care of. So just a tip. Okay, so on the counter, vintage Pyrex butter dish that my sister got me. This I stole from my parents when I got married. This is like part of it. It's a chalkboard label. I love this container. That holds oats, sugar, flour, and then this I took from my mom. She was going to get rid of it, and I was like, oh, I know I want to use that for. And I put my utensils in it. It's kind of fun, makes it a little colorful right there. Up here is baking stuff. So baking soda, cocoa powder, all that kind of stuff. I don't do a ton of baking because of our food allergies, but there are a few recipes that I make, and I love putting sprinkles on just about everything. The kids will eat it if there's some sprinkles on top. So yeah, there's baking stuff. Some measuring cups, some extra flour and sugar and powdered sugar, rice, canned goods, flour. It's been on sale lately and I'm stocking up for holidays. And then this is salt that I use for fine motor activities, and I just keep it up there. Okay, so there's that. Underneath here, we're right next to the stove now. This is my spice drawer instead of spice cupboard, and I use these same things that I use in my coffee drawer and just put my spices in it. I need one more for this, and then that will be good. And there's a few in the back there, and my oven mitts go right there, so that's been working really well. Down in this drawer, it's another one of those pull-out drawers. I think the person who lived here before us used it for onions and potatoes, but I didn't want to do that so close to heat, so I keep my like my chips and dip platter from the Dollar Tree, and then all my cutting boards, and then my insulated bags and my reusable shopping bags right there, and that works well. Oh, and I forgot this one next to the dishwasher. This holds, like, I don't know, all those like kitchen essentials, like mixing bowls. These are vintage Pyrex one. This was my grandmother's pie plate, another vintage Pyrex piece, some snapware, some more vintage Pyrex inside of not vintage Pyrex. My casserole dishes are in the middle. Ooh. Some more vintage Pyrex and regular Pyrex all mixed together. And these mixing bowls, and this is a strainer. My husband got at One Kings Lane for me for my birthday 2 years ago, and I love these. These are great. And then some Gladware and lids. I just kind of stack them on top of each other. And then pots and pans are in the bottom, and I keep my big soup one in the middle there. All right, there's that coming up. Then the stove, I keep a candle on top, and then down here is where I keep my cookie sheets and my cookie cooler thing that you put the cookies on to cool down, and a pizza pan. Up here, I can barely reach it, so I only access it from the other side, because these 3 cabinets up here can also be accessed from the other side of this section of the kitchen. So that basically in the kitchen is unusable to me because I can't reach it. But this one here holds tools. This is like hammer, nails, screws, screwdrivers, Allen wrenches, things that I would need and don't want to go out to the garage for. This holds my paintbrushes and glue gun and extra glue sticks and all that kind of like paint type stuff that I would need. Up at top is my staple gun and drill, Nathan's drill, and some screws and anchors, and not sure what that is right there. Okay, one more up cupboard. This one used to hold all my preschool teaching supplies when we did preschool at home, but now that we're homeschooling, all of our homeschool supplies for kindergarten are over there. So in here, just empty, basically just empty baskets and containers waiting for a purpose, and some light bulbs. So that's nice that I have some room to play with. And then if you watch my home office video, this is my like where I dump mail, receipts, any gift cards or anything, pens and pencils, chargers, all that. This is my junk drawer, which I'll show in my video. This is my husband's, holy cow, that's scary drawer. And this is my drawer that holds our filing and all my binders and homeschool supplies. And then we have the full trash that needs to go out right there. And we're back to where we started. And here's the lovely Molly with her baby Jake and her balloon she got at church. Thank you, Molly, for letting me finish.
You're welcome.
I realized that I skipped these drawers, and this is kind of big to the function of the kitchen, so I thought I would come back and show you guys these. This is my silverware drawer, and I just organize it here in this middle thing, and then I use one of these little baskets from the Dollar Tree to hold the knives. I don't like using knife blocks, so these just kind of all fit in those little slots. And then kid silverware here, and then back there is like sandwich cutter, pizza slicer, and potato peeler, those kinds of things. Next one down is my favorite drawer, the baking drawer. It has my rolling pin, measuring spoons, measuring cups, my favorite cookie cutters that I use the most often. This is a little set that was my mom's, and now I use it. I love it. This is my emulsifier blender and all its attachments, and my KitchenAid attachments are in here as well. And then the next one down is all my plastic wrap, storage bags, garbage sacks, paper towels. I buy one roll a month, and they go in there. And at the bottom is my pre-made sensory bins, and I just can pull these out and they're ready to go. So that one's sand and like shells, and that one is rice and shells and stuff, and this one is rocks. So those are ready to go whenever I need them. So I thought I would add this to the video I made yesterday to fill you guys in. All right, there you go. Okay, everybody, I hope you enjoyed seeing my kitchen. It was fun taking you around with me, even with all the crazy interruptions from my little people, but you know, that's life. This is reality in the Sweet and Simple home. So I hope you enjoyed, and I will be back soon with more. Bye.